Hi, I'm Serena. Welcome back to my channel. Have you ever left a conversation and felt completely fine, only to begin analyzing it hours later? You remember one sentence, the way someone looked at you, a pause that seemed slightly too long, and suddenly your mind is rebuilding the entire conversation. You wonder whether you said too much, whether they misunderstood you, whether they secretly judged you. Today, I want to explore why our minds replay conversations, why uncertainty so easily becomes self-blame, and how we can reflect without turning every interaction into evidence against ourselves. Your mind wants an ending. The mind does not always cope well with unfinished experiences. When a conversation feels unclear, emotionally charged, or unresolved, part of us continues searching for an ending. We replay what we said because we believe that if we examine it closely enough, we might discover the correct interpretation. The problem is that many conversations do not have one perfectly clear meaning. People hesitate, they become distracted, they communicate badly, they carry stress into the room. Sometimes an awkward moment is simply an awkward moment. But when the mind cannot find certainty, it often creates a story instead. Why the story often becomes self-blame. Something I find interesting is how quickly that story becomes personal. We rarely think, perhaps they were tired. We think, they must be annoyed with me. Self-blame can create a strange sense of control because if everything was your fault, perhaps you can prevent it next time. You can speak more carefully, become more agreeable, reveal less, try harder to be understood, but that control comes at a cost. You begin taking responsibility for reactions that may have had very little to do with you. Facts versus interpretation. One practice that has helped me is separating what happened from what I believe it meant. For example, fact, they replied briefly. Interpretation, they are upset with me. Fact, there was a pause after I spoke. Interpretation, I embarrassed myself. Fact, they ended the conversation earlier than expected. Interpretation, they do not enjoy speaking with me. The interpretation may be correct, but it may also be one of several possible explanations. Emotional maturity does not mean ignoring your instincts. It means recognizing the difference between an observation and a conclusion. A 3-question reset. When you notice yourself replaying an interaction, ask 3 questions. First, what do I know for certain? Keep your answer factual. Second, what am I assuming? Name the story without treating it as proven truth. Third, is there anything useful I need to do? Perhaps you need to clarify something, apologize, ask a question, or perhaps there is nothing to do except allow that moment to pass. Reflection is useful when it leads to understanding or action. When it only produces repeated self-judgment, it is no longer helping you. You will not communicate perfectly in every conversation. Neither will anyone else. There will be pauses, misunderstandings, awkward wording, and moments you wish you could redo. But one imperfect interaction does not define your intelligence, your character, or your worth. Sometimes the healthiest conclusion is not, I finally understand exactly what they thought of me. Sometimes it is, I may never know, and I do not need to punish myself with guessing. Thank you for spending time with me. Let me know in the comments what kind of conversations do you tend to replay, and subscribe for more thoughtful conversations about human behavior, emotional intelligence, and living with greater awareness.